What's up, addicts, and welcome back to Schedule 1. Today, we are going to be doing a little bit of home renovation, a little bit of remodeling, a little bit of interior designing. Very excited for this. We are going to get things organized over here at the apartment. So obviously, we've got a beautiful, fully working setup over at the bungalow, and we just need a little bit more space in here. We need at least a second setup or two. And it's going to be good. We're also going to be doing some mixing today. Going to be trying out some new materials, some new options to bring to the streets. Hopefully cook something up pretty nice, and it should be a nice chill day. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. So that takes 8 minutes. This takes quite a bit less, right? Let's go ahead and get this thing going. I was trying to think about how we're going to do this. That takes 6 minutes. So it's slightly different, but not much. You're always going to want to pair those. I was hoping this was going to be like 4 minutes and we could have 2 of these working with one of those, but I don't think it's going to work like that. So I'm not going to be doing any deliveries tonight. I'm just going to tell people straight up, no, sorry about it, Beth. Not right now. So, oh, Miss Ming, shoot, she was asking for Super Shark too. I should have hit her up. That's my bad. All right, Elizabeth, sorry about that. Looks like I haven't responded to you in a while. I know we've been busy. I don't want to worry about doing any deliveries. I just want to worry about getting things nice and organized here. My OCD has been going nuts. I'm not sure if it matters if you tell people no. I just feel like it's the professional thing to do to make sure you're texting people back. I mean, if I was texting my dealer, I'd hope he'd be like, nah, I don't got any right now, man. Sorry, I'll hit you later. I'll hit you up when I have it. But, okay, so let's just get everything, because we're going to be moving things around. I don't even know if we have enough storage spots. We don't. I guess we could carry some baggies around that way. We're not illegal, but all right. So let those things cook. First things first, let's go ahead and save, and then let's go over. We are going to head to the warehouse. At a minimum, we need at least one more lab oven and one more chem set. We don't have enough cash. Shoot, do our dealers have cash? Our dealers have to have cash. $752,980. That's going to be enough. Let's go. Big man Benji, how we doing, dog? Let me go ahead and collect the earnings right there. We're going to go talk to DJ Molly Mall over on the other side of town as well. Ooh. Oh, shoot. I thought that was cops, bro. I was about to run so fast to the left. That scared me. I don't know if they patrol like that at night, but I was really scared. Okay, she's out dealing. I respect the hustle. Looks like she's going to be right here. Molly! Caught you at the perfect time. 1,300. Wow, she just made a big sale. Looks like the squad is all hard at work in here. Okay, all right. Looking good, looking good. Everything is all up to par. We got seeds, we got soil, we got plants. Things are planted, things are growing. We're missing soil here. Joshua, you slacking, dog? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, good job, people. All right, so I'm a little confused because they're just straight up not here. Jesse, I got your super sharp for you. Oh. Really in need of something right now? Yeah, you could take Jesse's super sharp. How about that? 320. Let's knock a little bit off. Give us a... Oh. Bro! Hell no! What? Are you kidding me? I just got killed? Or knocked out or whatever it is. We're gonna have to load the last set. Bro, that is the equivalent of the people that if I upload Schedule 1 as the second upload slot in the day, like if Enzoy or something goes up first, all the comments are just, where's Schedule 1? Where's Schedule 1? That's right there. That's what you look like, running up on me, throwing hands because I didn't upload it on time. Bro, that's so frustrating. I want to pick up this bed as well. We might end up moving that. I don't know if we're going to try getting an employee or anything. I'm not like... I mean, we could. I just don't know how much space there is in this thing. I feel like the apartment... Oh, we're going to the hardware store. We really need... That's like a self-operated thing. And then once we can get to the next level, I think the barn is like 25K or something. That's where we're really going to be able to get weird with it. So we're going to grab 6 of these guys. 360 bucks is not the money I want to spend, but that's okay. And this is the biggest thing. So we obviously have... especially with such a small space, a bit of a supply or a bit of a storage issue, I mean. So what we're going to be able to do is you can just stack things up like this. Look at that, dude. Are you kidding me? So you could access each one of these individually. You don't have to see the items, especially if this is just kind of like an extra storage or like a, you know, all of our dark puke and whatever else is just going to be on here. We can have like stuff ready to deliver, stuff that needs to be bagged, stuff we're going to be mixing with, and we could kind of grab it easily that way. So let's start grabbing all that. We don't have space. Okay, so we're going to put miscellaneous stuff on this. We'll start grabbing any product, and we've got a lot more product over here. Let's take all this stuff off, pick this up. You could put that in the miscellaneous. We've got this here. We're not going to be able to move that yet, but we could take this, put this in miscellaneous. This can start to be some of our mix-ins and whatever else. I'm going to reorganize all of this later, but I think we have 3 things of mix-ins, and then this is going to be kind of like the product shelf, I guess. So yeah, especially if we're running this by ourselves right now, we technically don't need a bed in this room. We could just go sleep in the motel. So that's going to leave us a little bit more room for activities out here, and that means we're going to be able to get 2 cooking set up so that we can start keeping up with the demand. And we haven't even been feeding our dealers any of our dark puke or anything, so I feel like this is going to be pretty important. Let me grab this just so we can see what it looks like. We need space for another each of these. Now the question is, if I pick this up, put that away, pick this up, let's put this here. If I put this like this and I put that over, we're gonna have a line down the middle. We could go bang 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 bang. It's not going to be the nicest looking thing, but it's going to be a lot more effective. Of course, your boy can't live without his trash picker upper, dude. It's the most important tool in our inventory. But yeah, that's going to be nice. We could even pick this up. We could kind of move this out of the way, put this like over here. This is pretty much looking like a classroom. And to be honest, we could even make it a little bit tighter. If we move it there, I mean, we could walk down the aisle, hit it, hit it, hit it. That is intriguing. So now we want to split up our ingredients. So we're going to go 2 pseudo here. We could go 3 of this, 3 of this, and then we could put the other ones in here, and we could start mixing stuff up, and we can have 2 going at the same time. My only question is if we were to try to automate this and hire another chemist, which would probably be in our best case scenario, this is the most time-intensive thing that we could possibly do. So if we could take that out of it and then just move stuff around as needed, that could be really, really interesting. I don't know if we're going to be able to get multiple employees in here, but we could probably get a bed and 1 employee down, which could be really, really solid for the time being. So now we have just doubled our crystal production. The only problem, I mean, I guess, I wish you could move the sink. I wish you could just delete the sink. We don't need it anymore. The only, I guess we could just kind of do it like this. It's not the most beautiful sight, but it works. So this is strictly just a factory at this point. It's not meant to be pretty. It's not meant to do anything besides house a bunch of ingredients and make as much as possible. This almost looks like a science classroom, dude. We could probably get 2 more of those and just use the mixing stations back at the other house if we wanted, but I like the idea of having mixing stations here just because it's going to be a bit more, you know, we aren't going to have to run back and forth as much. It'll be a bit more efficient, I think. I'm really just waiting on this. I really want this to go down. Do we have any texts from Ludwig, Chloe, Jennifer, Lucy, Charles Rowland, George Green, Greg Figgle, 3 Dark Puke, sure thing. Let's do it right now. We got product ready to go. Look at this. We could just grab 3 just like that, and we are off, dude. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Where's he at? He said behind somewhere. Behind Thrifty Threads. It's going to be back behind the warehouse. Dude, this is going to unlock our new dealer. We were working hard on Greg and Eugene in the last episode. Greg is the first one to bite. Your boy is just going to take a little ripski over there. He's going to be right down here. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Please give me that connect. We need a 3rd dealer. Obviously, we got a lot of stuff cooking. My friend Brad Crosby's a dealer and might be able to help you move your stuff. You should go speak to him. Where's Brad at? Brad Crosby, right there. Dude, this is huge. All right, so we're expanding production. We're expanding our logistical side of things as well. Gonna be able to make more product, but also deliver more product to our lovely paying customers. Where's Brad Crosby? Is Brad? Island Range? No. Wrong way, Trev. Was he the one in here? We knocked on his door last episode. Brad Crosby, you want to be a distributor? $2,000 signing fee, and he'll take a 20% cut of each sale. You've got a deal, sir. Let me go chat with my affiliates really quick. I'm sure we got some cash lying around. Like Benji's like my mom, dude. Like, Dad, I need another allowance, please. Come on, Benji. 1,400. Is that enough? That's enough. Absolute deal. Bring you some products. Sure thing. Just gonna kind of blindly go at it here. Beautiful. Okay, so he's got a whole new list. Now, we definitely do need to get some of the, do we have a thing around here? I'm just gonna dump it in this. Let's go to the laundromat, drop off some cash. We need to get the, you know, crystal in there. We need to have multiple products for everyone, but we just don't have that set up yet. This is crazy. Already got 3 dealers. That feels so good. Okay, so this is done. Been very anxious about this. Let's break this up as quick as possible. Got to put a little bit of wrist action into it, Trev. You got enough muscles for that, and then we can go ahead and put that there. So now these two are done. We can begin this again. Let's get this going. Dude, having a chemist would be a game changer. I mean, we can kind of keep up with it, but it's like it doesn't really give us the opportunity to do anything else throughout the day if we're just focused on this. So that one's done there. Let's go ahead and clean up after ourselves. That is the sketchiest part about this. There you go. Then we could come over here, take this, begin this. So yeah, our production is literally doubled, but it feels like even more than that. And it probably is, because we'll probably pay more attention to it now. Pick those up. Now we've got 2 of these. Throw this in here. Put that up. Let her cook. Let her rip. And we can get a second oven going. And we are in great shape. Okay, so it's actually it's like a day and a half later in real life. Not much time has changed in the game, but the update has finally come out. I've been kind of like slow playing to wait for this new update to drop, but it's finally here. So just kind of been organizing everything. Things are looking good. So of course we've got all of our stations all making stuff all at the same time. So we're going to start by collecting this. And honestly, I'm really excited because we have a new higher quality of product that's going to be coming out. So that's the last poor quality you can see here. Now we have unlocked the standard version of pseudo. So this is going to be our first standard batch here. If we go into our contacts and talk to Shirley, you can see that now when we order a dead drop, we can get the regular. We can't get high quality yet, but we will be able to get there eventually. So we're going to be able to make slightly higher quality product there. Now over here, this is kind of our miscellaneous shelf. This is going to be our raw product. This is going to be packaging. This is kind of overflow right now. Eventually, it's probably going to be more mix-ins because we're going to keep unlocking more. We've got some new mix-ins here. We've got iodine. We've got Addy. We've got, you know, basically at least 10 of every mix-in here. Motor oil we've never used before. I think we're probably going to do a big mixing episode in tomorrow's episode just because there's so much to do today leading up. But, yeah, so that's kind of how we've got this set up. This is going to be product ready to hit the streets. Obviously, most of this is individually packed for us, but we are going to start getting into the mass production. So let me get a little bit more of this V here, give this a little Dark Puke Tropic Thunder look, and now we could start putting some of this into some jars. So we haven't been giving our dealers any jars of this stuff yet. Honestly, I just don't think we were at the production capacity to make it worthwhile, but now that we've got a lot more coming in, I think it's gonna make sense. So here's our first high quality, or standard quality, I guess, version. We're gonna be able to get this thing in the oven. Looks a little bit different, maybe. I'm not sure. All right, go ahead and let that thing cook. Looks like it still only takes 6 minutes, so that's good. And then we do have enough ingredients to make one more batch over here. So, yeah, production is at an all-time high, and I'm hoping we're going to be in good shape and we can really get this stuff out on the streets. Honestly, I don't know. It's already 100% addictive, so does it help if we're using higher quality ingredients? I would like to know that we're taking care of our customers, and I would think that, you know, higher quality product, more likely they're going to come back, but you never really know. If we're talking about people that just need a fix, they might take everything from what we've seen so far. So yeah, we've got those two things cooking. This thing is done. Let me take this. I think we've got a bit more we could do, so we'll take another 20 stack, get this going, and then we can get back to packaging here. We've got 8 packages of this. Interesting. So yeah, dude, it's tough. Even with this, it's taking quite a while for us to be able to keep up with the demand. We are going to have to get some more materials. We might as well go do that. Oh, hello. How you doing? Have I fixed it too long? I really need something right now. You got anything I can buy? Yeah, I'll go grab it. Ludwig, chill, bro. So we've got one right here. I'm not trying to get cut up, though. You know what I mean? Like, I already got beat up one time today. Let's make you an offer. How about an offer you can't refuse? I'm going to put this in there, 95% chance of success. How about we make that 100% chance? Just, I'm not trying to get beat up, all right? Have a good one, bro. Now, the unfortunate part, and you never want to do this, but we have needed to withdraw a little bit of money, so we're going to take 500 bucks out here. Technically, that is one of the biggest no-nos you can make, but since it's nighttime, we've just been doing a lot of prepping and stuff. It's not like we have people out selling that much, so we haven't had too much cash coming in. We've had no orders or anything, so getting a little worse for wear here, a little bit desperate for cash, but that's all right. Let's get 10 of these, and 10 phosphoruses. We're not going to be able to pay for that. All right, so we're going to make it maybe like 8 and 8, 7 and 7, 7 and 7 we can get. Technically, we don't even have enough pseudo right now. We don't have any cash to pay her, so I don't want to get behind. I've already ordered a dead drop of the new better pseudo that we haven't paid for, so I'm just going to say this is the last one we'll make tonight, then we're going to advance till tomorrow, and we can get some, you know, some cash rolling in and start making some deals. So let's get that thing rolling. Beautiful. Okay, clean this up. Always make sure you have a clean workspace. Looking good, and I would say that's a job well done. I'm going to get rid of these racks right now. We could keep the bed. We'll keep the OG. Technically, the OG could go in this, because we're going to use that for mixing and stuff later. But, all right, we are going to go hit the hay. We've only got one bed location on the entire map now, and that's going to be back here in the original room at the motel. But I'm loving that we actually have some space, and we've got a bit of production happening here in the sweatshop. Obviously, when we can upgrade to the next one, the barn, it's going to be great, because we're going to be able to you know, have a little bit more space, get more than just 2 tables running at a time. But the exciting thing, the biggest thing with this update is that the pawn shop is now open. So it looks like they're open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. How are we doing? Nobody's in here. Okay, it's cash only, no card. That's good. We've got an ATM. And I think we're going to have to come back, because he's not here. Can't expect him to always be there all the time. These NPCs have some of their own lives to run. That's all right. So what I do think we should do, because we haven't really done it yet, I'm going to say let's take 6 of these. I'm going to put these shelves back for now. I'm going to sell these in the pawn shop just so we can see how it works. But let's go to each of our dealers. Let's get them a little stack of the dark puke, just because we haven't been pushing this stuff in the streets too hard yet. I think we can kind of, you know, maybe keep a little bit up with demand. Binge, let me do a little trade here. So I'm going to take 1 of these off you. We'll give you 2 of these. I'll get you some more of that in a bit. Hopefully that's all good to go. Now, I will say, in the comments for forever, people were saying, oh, you got to have 1 empty spot for a baggie. You got to have 1 empty spot for a baggie. From what I've been reading and what I've been seeing online, I don't think that's true. A lot of people on Reddit are saying that you don't actually have to do that, and that's like a wives' tale. So I don't know. We'll let it ride for now until we have a little bit more concrete evidence, but I don't think that's true. So I'm gonna take this cash, Molly. I'm you know, I'm a little bit of an addict for cash right now. I'm kind of in a bad spot, but we are gonna give you 2 of these as well, and then we can go talk to our new guy. I don't know, bro. Your boy might have to start picking up some cigarettes and things off the ground for some cash for trash, because things are not going well cash-wise right now, but that's all right. We've just been really heavily investing in the future, and I think it's going to end up paying off in the long run. How are we doing? Brad, haven't sold anything yet? All right, I'm going to take this, give you this. I mean, if this doesn't humble you, right back to the beginning, out front of the motel, throwing buckets of trash in for $17. Put these in here for now. Try to keep this as organized as possible. But I'm really tempted, dude. Like, let's try to see. We haven't done these yet. Motor oil, Addy. I definitely want to see what each of these do. Like I said, I think we're going to have to do, and especially because we have new drying racks and stuff, we might really try mixing things up tomorrow. But let's take this, and then I want to try each of these. So that's going to be calming. I guess it's not going to take long. We can wait. Slippery. Okay, I do remember requests for slippery in the past, so that's good. And then we're going to see Adderall. Is this going to make you, you know, focused, attentive, thought-provoking? I mean, while we're waiting on some money to come in, we could see, do we have on the map Jeff Gilmore and Luis Fourier? Randy Caulfield doesn't have any favorite effects, so we could definitely hit him. Sedating long face laxative. Refreshing, shrinking, foggy. Refreshing, I think, is sour diesel. Foggy is just anything with a bean. So I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but we can grab a bean and try to make him a foggy one. Foggy and glowing. Fat ass blaster. I mean, who doesn't want that? I mean, Randy doesn't have anything that's a favorite, so I'm gonna bring him, we should bring him a dark puke and a super shart and just see if he likes either of those. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff here. Let's be careful. I don't want to get pulled over or anything. So Philip's gonna be over by the laundromat. Let's go see if we can get him this fat ass blaster, and then we're gonna be able to take you know, our generic stuff over to Randy, see if he likes anything. It seems like he doesn't really know what he likes, so maybe we could just get him hooked on something right away. Philip, how we doing, bro? All right, Philip, you looking for this? 85% chance of success. So he likes refreshing, shrinking, and foggy. This is foggy and glowing. Let's see. It's not exactly what you want. I know you like sour D's a little bit better, but he's gonna, oh, he turned green. You work at the supermarket, Randy Caulfield, how we doing, bro? Right across the street from the police station. This is good. Okay, let me see. Okay. How do you feel about this? 9%. How do you feel about this? 71. Be careful, Randy. Oh, let's go. 2 for 2. Okay, so he's not a big crystal guy. He likes the grass. I like you, Randy. That's a good move. We're looking good here. So we need, I mean, Kevin Oakley. He doesn't really have any favorite effects. Shrinking, seizure-inducing paranoia. We're going to have to do a big test. We're going to go for Kevin. He's going to be pretty much in the same spot. Let me go grab another super shark just to see how that looks. And while we're in here, see, this is where it would be really nice. This is already done. We've got to get a chemist hired. Otherwise, we're going to have to stop in here, and literally half of every day is just going to be us working this. So it's good. You know, we've got multiple stations. We've doubled our output, but I think there's a little bit more we could do to get this thing just kind of cooking by itself. And technically, I mean, it all depends. Like, obviously, there's strategies, and look at this. This is our first standard quality product, so it feels good not to be given that mid anymore. We need to make sure we get these back in here too. But like, we could just totally transfer the bungalow over, get rid of all the grow pots in there, and you know, really kind of focus on this, which might be a little bit more profitable. To be honest, there's a lot of strategy to it, and like I like diving into Reddit and stuff, and there's a lot of ways to kind of min-max the game. Like, there's so many reels and stuff on how you can get the most profit possible and whatever else, but part of me doesn't even want to do that. I want to make this kind of legit. Like, you know, we're an actual dealer out here that's actually providing quality products for our people. Yeah, we're trying to keep it fairly limited. There's a lot of cops all in this area. I don't like that. Okay, where's Kevin Oakley? Was that him? But yeah, like, I'm not trying to completely 100% min-max my way. Kevin, how you doing, bro? Can I interest you in a free sample? What do you feel about Super Shark? What do you feel about this? Okay, Super Shark's probably not going to be what you want then, huh? You don't have any new customer unlocked. Okay, there you go. He's like, all right, if it's for free, it's for me. Let's go. I was not expecting that to work, but we'll take it. But yeah, like, we could try to be as absolute profitable as possible and you know, really, you know, kind of strategize around it. But I want to kind of try to have a little bit of everything, offer a little bit of everything, do what we can, not spread ourselves too thin, but actually keep it a little bit realistic, you know what I mean? So let me go ahead and take this. I need cash. And you know what I just realized? Ooh, Miss Ming, Super Shard, of course, I got you all day. Thank you for going for the lesser stuff. Let's go ahead and hit you late night. But one thing I just realized is that we did not go back to the pawn shop, so we are going to go to that first thing in the morning. Interesting, dude. All of our order. Oh, we got one DP. Kind of a weird way to put it. 2, 3, and 5 Super Shark. But yeah, it's mainly Super Shark now. Like I said, just trying to. Oh, she needs 480 bucks in her stash box. All right, let's go get her some cash. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're patrolling today, huh? Oh my goodness, that was way too close. Okay, we've got way too much stuff in our pocket too. All right, let me pay her off really quick. We're gonna need some more too. Put that in there. Pay her off, beauty. And you know what? Shirley, I think we're going to need some anyway. I'm sorry it took me so long. Let's go ahead and order a dead drop. Let's order 6 of these. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Let's just pay you off early. Let's go see how Brad did on his first full day of dealing. Bro, what? How did he see me from that far away? No way. I'm running. Go. Is he chasing? He's got to be chasing, right? Not going to catch me. Not going to catch me. Not going to catch me. Just going to lead him all the way around. Oh, back by the police station. That's exactly where you want to be, Trev. But if we come around back by the casino, this is going to take us back to where we were trying to go anyway. Take the long way around. We're good to go. Brad, you here? Brad, let me get that cash, dog. How you doing? 966. We need you to pump those numbers up, dude. They are going to be coming back. I think that's them down there looking for us. We've got one deal right here. Ludwig, how we doing, buddy? One DP. Got you. Everyone loves a good DP sesh. I mean, another a dark puke toke. Is you, Miss Ming? Oh, Miss Ming, always back in the back too. Super sharp, my girl. You enjoy that one. Made it especially for you. Good to see you again. I've missed you. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. We got somebody else around here. How we doing? Then we've got one over by the warehouse, which we're going to be able to get in a minute. What was my plan here? Your boy's too gone off the super shark. Can't even remember. But yeah, we're going to collect this. Then we're going to have to go get that dead drop. All right, so Homegirl left us our pseudo order behind the office of the hotel. I haven't seen that drop before. That's convenient though, because our next customer is going to be right here. George, how we doing? You looking for 5 of the super shark? Got you a whole jar. Look at that, dude. 605 bucks, just like that. I love it. Now we could go in here, and really, I think the biggest bottleneck that we have is going to be a chemist for our apartment. So how we doing, Manny? I want to hire somebody. We're going to be hiring a chemist, and we're gonna do this at the sweatshop. $2,000 signing fee, daily wage of $300. Sounds good. Send your new property over. Beautiful. We should launder at least some cash. And back to the business in a little bit. How we doing here? So we're gonna need at least 600 for him. So I'm gonna do like 1,200 there. I wanna pay him 2 days' wage. And honestly, we didn't even connect with Molly today, so we might as well go talk to her and see if she's got a little bit of cash for us. $2,000. There it is. All right. How are you looking on your items? Looks like she's been... Ooh, see? That's proof right there. She took jars and broke them down into well, kind of proof. I don't know. Not really. Somebody on Reddit followed his dealer around for a couple days, and they, like, you know, saw what they were dealing, how much they were doing, that kind of thing, and they were like, it made no difference if he had all 5 spaces taken up by jars or if I left one empty for the baggies. So I don't think it really makes a difference. How we doing, William? Will, good old Will. How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. So I'm going to get you a bed set up, and then we got to get everything else set up as well. So I guess it's just gonna be Chem Station, recipe, liquid M, and we're going to put that to the dryer, to the lab oven, okay? And then the lab oven is going to go from here to our basic stock shelf, and then we're going to do the same thing here. We can go liquid M, we're going to put it here, and then the lab oven is going to go from here to... We could honestly have 2 different shelves probably. Let's do it here. And then we'll take packaging equipment off of this, and we could put all this over here. And let's make this even. Like, dark puke shouldn't be on there. Let's take some of these. This can go maybe over here. Put a couple here. Put dark puke here for now. We still don't have the perfect setup, but then we could put 3 here. And 3 here. And then we're going to need Will. How you doing, Will? So we are going to assign him, he could have up to 4 stations. So he's got Chem Station, lab oven, Chem Station, lab oven. And then he's also going to need a bed, which we don't have currently. Really hoping we're going to be able to fit this thing in here somewhere. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, we did not think this through. Can I get rid of the TV? Let's go. This works. Mixer, packager, you still have access to all of this. You can get by without doing anything crazy. We could put this right here. We could honestly get another big shelf right in front of the window. We don't even really need this, if we're being honest. It's nice to have, I guess. That works there. And then if we have, don't we have a large shelf? We could take this large shelf and set that guy up like that. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, I think we're going to be good to go. We need to... assign Chris, or Will, sorry, Will, to a bed. We've got that. Now we're not going to be able to get through this, though. So could we do, I know we're going to lose a little bit of storage, but could we do a medium storage rack instead of this? And put that there. There you go. Okay, then at least we can get by. Again, I'm not all about min-maxing. I want form over function. So I'm going to take these. We're going to go sell these. I wonder if I could sell our TV, too. Definitely don't need that. All right, I'm feeling good. Hustler 4, there it is. All right, we are moving up in the world, baby. Waking up in a motel room, but that's because every piece of real estate, every square foot of it that we own is being put to work. So we do have to pay him. I purposefully didn't pay him so we could see him start. I'm hoping he's just going to get straight to work. So it's going to be 300 per day. Going to give him his first 300, and he should come in here and immediately start cooking. And technically, if we had space, we could hire like the other people to be able to make the mix and things like that. But at least he's going to be making raw materials. Those are going to be going to these two shelves. We can grab it off of there, put it in this, mix it up. We've got all the space that we need. Grab stuff from here, put it here, package it up, and then we could put it here to take it out. And we should be all good to go. So we've got a fully automated crystal setup now. Let's see what he does next. Is he going to start working with the... Okay, no, he's going to prioritize these. That's good. And then is he going to take... He took that. He's going to take that to this oven. He's going to use the oven. Dude, I freaking love this game so much. That's beautiful. All right, let's... Sorry, Jesse. Let's go talk to the pawn shop. Hopefully they're actually in today. Also, while we have cash, might as well check in. All right, so we're going to get 400 in here just to make sure everyone's still working. I think they're paid through today, so we should be okay. Why is he never here? Bro, what do I got to do? Is there a button to ring? Okay, I'm genuinely going to come back here in a minute. Oh my goodness, man. So now we really got to work on getting a lot of the raw materials that we need. How are we looking over here? Nobody's working. I'm going to give everyone 2 days worth of wages. What's the holdup here? We're out of that. We're out of space. All these are ready to go, but they can't do anything because they don't have those. Okay, so we're gonna go buy some stuff. Dang, dude, that's tough. So we pretty much every day, if we run out of Listerine or of the V, we're in trouble. I'm gonna get 80 and 80 so we can at least get them started. But we should, as soon as we put these on the shelves, we should see them immediately start up again. It's Listerine first on this shelf, then it's gonna be V over here on this shelf. As soon as she gets that mixing, we should, and she starts taking you know, grass off the back shelf, we should see the other guys go and start to clip it. So we're gonna be careful about that. That's, you know, we're paying these people each and every day. We got to make sure that we're getting our money's worth by actually keeping them working and not letting them just chill there. So like if I take all this, they should start getting to work, right? Beautiful. Okay, so we could just put this on our extra shelf right now. We're just gonna have to keep that in mind for the future. Problem is, I've heard so many things about this dang pawn shop, dude, and there's just nobody here. How we doing, officer? Just a skateboard and some furniture, some IKEA furniture. Do we have... I think it's supposed to be Mick. Why is he not here? Okay, I think the game was glitched because I had to save and restart. He was not taking that over. I was going to have to get smart with you, William. But good job. You're actually working now. It is nice to see, like, come back to this building and everything is still cooking. So we got to make sure we keep up with his materials because we don't have much of the acid and phosphorus that we need. But I'm assuming now that he's working, hopefully Mick is gonna be in there. He is. All right, just a little bug there, but we're all right. So Mick is one of the big things. Ooh, you want to buy something? No, I'd like to sell something. So I'm gonna try selling him my skateboard. $375. No, I'm not gonna sell that. We're gonna try selling him these. So $390 is what we paid retail for him. $98 is the minimum of what he'll take. One sec. I could do $250. We got a deal. You paid $390 for it? Bro, come on. Give me like $310. We think. Give you $280. His temperature's rising a little bit. How about $330, Mick? Best I can do. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Okay, how about $350? Fine, but you're raking me over here. All right. Pleasure doing business. Appreciate you, Mick. So if we buy things or get rid of things, like we have a bunch of the grow lights that we purchased that we want to upgrade to the new ones, the better ones. That's potentially an outlet to be able to get rid of stuff instead of, you know, just throwing it away. We've also got Blue Balls Boutique, art, jewelry, and antiques. How we doing, Herbert? Good to see you. I'd like to purchase something. So we've got signs where you can type your own message, wall-mounted shelves. We've got a $500 safe, lights, modern lights, grandfather clocks. You've got alcohol that's only, you could get like a gold ace of spades. Gold watch for 5K. Silver chains, gold bars, artworks. And a golden toilet for $50,000. That's a flex. Okay, so we're definitely going to be coming back to this at some point, Herbert. It's a bit too rich for my blood at the moment. But look at this. We could have like some nice bottles. He did say that you can't actually drink them right now, but you will be able to drink the alcohol in a future update. So it's going to be fun getting drunk and running deliveries from the cops. So yeah, there you guys have it. Huge day today. Did a really good job. Obviously, automating this stuff is really important. That is so nice coming back, watching this. I think he's going to pay for himself in just a day. Look at this. Let's see. He's already filling this up. So now all we have to do is let's just take this. Let's take some of this, throw it in here. And in 1 minute, we've got more DP ready to hit the streets and take this beautiful town by... Oh my God, that scared me so freaking bad. Yeah, follow me. It looks like I know exactly what you like based on the look on your face. Let's get 2 of these for you. Let's see what you think about these. Holy cow, dude. Stop running. What are you doing? Jesse, my goodness, you are absolutely terrifying. All right, 100% chance of success. Let's make it a 95 for 208. You're welcome. Have a good one. Wow, don't be coming around here again. But yeah, we're gonna be able to more mass produce this, be able to get it into our dealers' hands, be able to keep expanding out and keep doing our thing. I think next we really need to focus back on the bungalow back over there. We need to work on some drying racks, which could be really interesting to add up the quality of our product. We also honestly just need to level up and keep branching out. We've got a few contacts here we need to unlock downtown, so let's try to figure out how to make some of these. Shrinking, seizure-inducing, paranoia, long-faced, laxative. It's going to be interesting. We'll see. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.